At a quick glance, James Mwangi's corn crop looks healthy and bound for a great harvest until you look more closely and see this, the fall armyworm. It's come from the Americas, possibly through imported food, and thrives in Africa's weather. It was first spotted in southern Africa last year. Now the worms are munching through Mwangi's crop and that of many of his neighbors in western Kenya.
I expect my harvest to make enough money to pay back loans and cater for my family's needs. If I can't pay the loans, I'll be in a lot of trouble.
This region is known as Kenya's breadbasket. Most of the farmers here rely on maize and contribute 20% to the National Grain Reserve. Local government officials have declared the infestation an emergency and are worried that up to 1 million bags may be lost in the next harvest.
Nothing has been registered in this country for the control of the fall armyworm. So most of what we are using, because we are using a variety of chemicals, is more of try and error. We see what works.
Researchers are now trying to understand how the insects breed, travel, and feed. All this crucial to managing the devastation they're causing. What makes these caterpillars so dangerous and difficult to contain is the fact that they can build resistance to pesticides very quickly. The moths they develop to can fly very long distances, and an adult female can produce in excess of 1,000 eggs in its lifespan. At this village market, farmers receive a combination of pesticides. They're dealing with a phenomenon that's new to everyone.
To protect our environment, we cannot continue spraying, and also our plants are starting to show toxicity, plant toxicity to the extended use of chemicals. So we need to start thinking about biological control. If it's viruses that can kill the pest, we need to think about botanical pesticides.
This could not come at a worse time, with Kenya already facing a critical maize shortage because of a severe drought. The government is now importing maize and subsidizing maize flour, but that subsidized flour is hard to get.
We cannot give them whatever they want. If we receive 100 bales today, in 1 hour, we finish the 100, giving everyone one bale.
Mwangi tells us he sprayed his crops multiple times, but the worms keep coming back. And experts say it's unlikely he'll be able to wipe them out completely anytime soon. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Kitale, Kenya.